Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new series. We're going to play Final Fantasy 14, no, not 14, Final Fantasy 10 with the standard Spira grid, and we're going to play it with the arranged soundtrack. Alright, so I'm capturing this with my Elgato game capture, and that means that I am hearing myself, so my weird process is because I'm not used to that yet. And also there is this 2-second delay between what I say and what I see, so yeah. I'm also going to try to monitor the brightness and try to make sure everything is easily viewable. Although YouTube compressing might be able to make sure that that is not the case. Also, the reason the music is going up and down is because this program I use has a setting which automatically lowers the game audio whenever it senses that I'm speaking. And it might be annoying until you're used to it, but I think in the long run for this game it's going to be very great, because first of all the music is amazing. However, it might be quite loud at times. Anyways, it's time for me to shut up. Or maybe not. I really don't like the delay, but oh well.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
Right, so Final Fantasy X HD on the PS4. With a bit of delay, but that shouldn't be an issue. Right, so I played this before, I know a lot about it, I don't know everything. So if you want to try to spoil, let's talk about future events in the comments, feel free to do so, but make clear that you're doing so for those who are actually reading the comments, because they may not know it. I do, most likely, but still. Also, this is not going to be a 100% run, nor is it going to be a speed run. But oh well.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
Right, so can I do that? No, can I do that? Yes. Okay, to demonstrate the delay, I'm going to say pause when I press it, and you'll see it on the screen later. And you can figure out approximately the delay between the audio and the video. It's something the game capture thing does, it's nothing I can really do something about, so I'm sorry about that, but it's not that big of a deal in this game at least. Anyways, pause. It's not that bad. Anyways, more talking.
Can you sign this?
No prob. Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well...
You can't tonight.
I mean, tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Right. So, as I said, I played this game before. And it's a beautiful game, beautiful music. I'm trying to not talk over the cutscenes and all that. However, at some point I'm going to have to do that. But if I do that, it's not really that important or anything.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, checked, gone, vanished into thin air.
Right, so the guy talking
My dad
is
must have been
talking
his
about
biggest
background
fan.
stuff.
I
You
knew
can
how
read it
sad
on the
he'd be.
screen. I'm not going to
Heck, we all
wait.
were
There's
that
nothing
day.
to do. No
So
reason
now I
to
says
talk
to
to these
myself, what
people.
are you thinking? I went running straight back home. Sat up talking
So
about
yeah,
Jack all
I'm just going
night.
to run straight for the
My dad
next
and I never talked so much.
part
Whoa.
place. It's not going to be a perfect game. It's not going to be a perfect run.
Make way!
I'm going to make mistakes,
through,
I'm going to
sorry.
forget stuff and all that. But I'm also going to try to the best of my
I'm gonna
ability,
be late.
explain the lore.
Hey, let go
But
of
I was
me.
going to start until there's something to explain without spoiling for those who have never experienced the game before. Also, so I'm just going to soon. My favorite. Cue it. Here we go. Right, so I should probably talk over the cutscene to avoid any copyright claims, but... Right, so here we have some guy sending something, it looks like... I'm trying to be vague, because I know exactly what's happening, but it's hard to do so. Without spoiling anything, of course. Here's the SWAT thing. You may have heard me talking about this game vaguely in my Cross-Country Manager series. Obviously, the game capture card worked, so here we are, playing this instead of Cross-Country Manager.
Into the sand and dust in the sky. Go now. There's no plan to die.
And yes, there's going to be a lot of cutscenes, especially in the beginning, because that's how this game tells the story. And if you think this story is a linear game and you have played it before, then you don't like it because it's a linear game and you think it doesn't fit the game or something like that, then you don't really understand the game. Because for this game to work it has to have a somewhat linear story. It's not as bad as Final Fantasy 13 in that regard, but it's still pretty linear. Right, so something attacked the city that we were living in while we when we played Blitzball. And as you can see, we have the top right. Here's the guy we saw in the cutscene.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
I just got to say, Auron is probably my favorite character of all video game characters. He's a certified badass.
Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
Mysterious kid.
What
I'm going to try to explain him later, but for now we're not going to.
Hey! Wait! Hey! Not this way!
Look.
Do do do.
We called it sin.
Sin?
Soon. Oh, I love the tutorial on this game, it's so cheesy. Yes, we're 12 minutes in the game, I haven't even gotten to the tutorial. This is great. And if I haven't said it clearly enough already, I really love this game.
A gift from Jack.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
Right, so if you want to judge this game about something, you need to realize that it was made for PlayStation 2. And it was the first Final Fantasy with full voice acting. And at the time, Square Enix did not realize how important lip syncing was for the Western audience. So the voices will not match the lip syncing. Also, there's a lot of people that doesn't like all the voice actors. Right, so the combat system which we are being taught here is fairly simple. And it's really great, although I don't think it has aged that well. And yes, I'm probably going to be talking in parts like this for a good while, until I'm used to it. And here we have the first boss. Although we can't really call him a boss. And this is the hard part, especially with the delay. I need to look at the TV for this part. Demi. And ooh, that does not do more than, I think it's half of the current HP of the target. overdrives. Overdrives are what you call the limit break. And you have the... well, better show to tell than tell, really. Let's do it. Bushido Dragon Fang hits every target. And I'm really bad at it, but I did it in time. Because of damage. And apparently that's a person popping up. Can't disable it, I think. Right, so on the status screen, where this says Tidus and Oren, and their HP and MP, there's also this yellow or red orange bar thing under Tidus' name. That's his overdrive gorge. And it fills up depending on certain settings. Right now it's depending on damage taken. And it filled up completely, Orange filled up slightly as well. I'm going to do swordplay. And I can't believe I hit it on first try. Yeah, and this guy can't kill us because we killed all the little guys. That actually deals non-fixed damage. So this is basically the combat in the game. Pressing magic, area of effect, overdrive, with regular attack. Could probably showcase skill as well, but I don't want to because there's no point. I'd rather use it when it's some point in using it. Also, you can note that the tentacles has been slowly decreasing from the enemy on the top there. And now he's dead because he has no tentacles left. That's one way to do a health indicator, and it's a very, very well made health indicator, in my opinion. So this guy is dead, so he's releasing basically his soul. More about that later. It's time to run, and you saw this blue thing here. This is a save spear. It's shaped as a blitzball stadium. And touching it heals you completely, and you can also save the game, which I'm going to do. And I have Norwegian system, so it's text in Norwegian. Anyways, yeah, I think that has been enough for the first episode. It's a decent spot to end it. We're not done with the tutorial, but hopefully you have enjoyed it so far, and I hope to see you next time. Take care of everybody.